Hey, what is going on, you guys? Welcome into my new studio. It is not complete. These are not going to be the colors on the walls, but I haven't had time to paint yet. And I've got about a bajillion boxes back here that I have to still unbox. Got to paint the walls first, put up shelving, and then we can go ahead and get the trucks on the shelves and get the studio set up. But I have something I need to unbox for you guys right here. It is the FMS Suzuki Jimny. And so I got a little space set up over there where I think we can go ahead and do this unboxing for you guys and show you guys what is in the box. I know some other people have been doing these. The truck has been out for a little bit now, but we'll give you a CCxRC version of the unboxing as well. First off, the packaging is really cool. You get a nice carrying case. Push in the little button. Open it up, and there is the Jimny, the instructions. So it's a 380 milliamp hour 2S battery. It's supposed to get some decent runtime for this thing, so we'll see how that goes and go from there. So here is the Jimny. We'll pull it out of the box. Let's slide it to the side. Ooh, it's got some heft to it. It is weighty. So there's that. We've got a controller in here, little tool, the charger, and that's what you get in here. Nice little way to store it in this case. So we'll take a quick look at the back sheet here. Just kind of go over a couple of things that it mentions that it has. Solid frame, full chassis structure, metal frame rails, okay. Front and rear 3-link rigid axle suspension with coil springs, so these are not oil-filled shocks. Scale engine houses a 180 motor with a 2-speed transmission. Okay, 2-speed transmission, metal gears, 25 stainless steel ball bearings, metal U-joint drive shafts, and all the other specs that you can pause it and look at if you want to right here. So the battery goes in here as a little peel-off sign, and that's where your battery goes. Inside of this really, really cool scale and engine compartment. Tuck your battery right under here. Has working lights on it. Jimny, all these have little protective coatings on them as well. Windows all have protectors on them as well. So we'll get there. I'll put it on the tripod and get all that off there. All right, there we go. All of the stickers have been peeled off of this thing. Look at this little adjustable windshield wipers here. The molding in the front is really remarkable. Got little holes in the vents here in the top. So hard plastic all around. Lights are working lights. Even this grille, that is super cool. So this does pop open. And it does hinge, and so what I did find was that you do have to kind of just push it back in. So as you're pushing down, kind of push in, because it pulls away to lock itself up. But it snaps closed, super great. Going around the side here, the tires don't have any foam in them, but it gives it enough just softness, I feel like. It'll add a little bit to the suspension on this. There is a little give in the tire, which is nice, given the shock. So there is a 5th rear wheel that you can take off of here and use as well. The back door even opens on here. I wonder if we can use the door to help. Yeah. You can use the tire to help open that up. See inside there. Check that out. These seats are folded down. They can actually pop up, just like in the real car. That is so cool. So they've paid a lot of attention to detail. This pops up in here as well. You can put your extra stuff underneath there. Hide a spare battery. Flip these down. Scale it out if you want to. On the inside, I'm actually going to open the side doors. I've seen other people struggle to open them because there's really nowhere to grab. So I'm just going to reach from the inside and pop them out like that, because this does have a nice grab on the wheel here on the rear. So just pull it open, you can pop it back. Again, seats can flip forward. They actually move back and forth as well, forward and backward. So you can adjust it based on your driver or passenger sizes in here. I don't know if you saw that or not. So you can slide it forward. Not only does the seat back go forward, but the base of the seat here can move as well. Very, very detailed in here with the steering wheel, turn signal knobs, shifters, and light knobs, all kinds of stuff. Very highly detailed. Door panels even got some molding to it. They have gone all out. Got the little brake lever in there as well. So they did not skimp on the realism of the body being a hard body. I know there's certain people that just absolutely love hard body RCs because of the scale factor. This has that. I could see going in and upgrading a few things on these, like shocks, getting some oil-filled shocks in here. But even the underside of the chassis is very detailed in the way that it's got the body pan and all of that under here. Your axles, the look of the axles, muffler going all the way back. So yeah, very well done. You've actually got your motor here to a transfer case. They've killed it on the detail parts of this thing. Like I said, the wheels are all right. Plastic links here, lots of plastic. This isn't going to take probably a ton of abuse, but it's going to look super good out there driving around. So this is a 1/12 scale RC, small motor. You do have a few things in the directions that you'd want to look at here, and it'll show you the different functionalities and ESC protections. But here's how to program things. That's your ESC drawings. It does show part numbers and how to work on things in here, how things are laid out. If you had to go in and fix gearboxes or any of that, you do have directions, so that's good. The batteries are AAA and they go in the bottom here. I don't have any with me, so I'll have to go get some and pause this, and we'll come back and show you the lights and stuff. But you can see it's AAA battery size in there. Got channel 3 switches. That's going to do low gear and high gear, and then channel 4 switches through your lighting options. Steering dual rate, steering trim, throttle dual rate, throttle trim, and bind button here, and then reverse switches. So, little controller, but it can do quite a bit, it seems like. Plug in the battery. So it uses this connector, but you charge it off of the balance lead. And there's a little on-off switch right here. Boom. All right, so now I've got some batteries in the remote. We'll go ahead and flip the switch on, and we'll go ahead and then turn the car on. Make sure that everything works. You can hear the proportional steering. That is your low speed mode. Hear the servo switch. That is your high speed. So you can really crawl slow in the lower gear. And check this out, when you hit the brakes, the brake lights come on. And reverse gives you the reverse light. Only one. Looks like there's room for another, but it only gives you one reverse light. And I've seen that in a couple other videos, so it's not just mine. I forgot one of the stickers here. Quickly, while we look in the back of it, it's actually even got like little lines in the window for like the heaters to get the ice to melt on them. So, let's cycle through the channel 4 on the controller here. That's your headlights. Turn left, you get your side markers, even on the side here. And that's flashing, so that's what that other one is. I got it. So you've got 2 yellow lights, and you have 1 white one here tucked in on this side for your reverse. Right, flashing. And then if you hit the button again, it gets brighter. Same things. Hit it again, and you go with flashing, and you've got these little fog lights on. flashing in the rear like hazards. Push it one more time, turns off the headlights. But you got your fog lights on. And one in the rear. Interesting. But that is pretty cool. The detail that they've got on this thing is just unreal. When you're just looking at it, would you look at it? They've got a very small tabletop to work with here. But very precise controls, which is nice. You can definitely tell the difference in the slow crawling if you're in the low gear mode. But they've got the rooftop with the ridges in it and everything. The black around the windows is spot on. A little gas has an indentation where the gas cap would be. And there, little hinges. And those are functioning hinges. That's pretty cool. But really cool attention to detail. We're going to get it out and see how it does, just out giving it a little run. And we'll be back with a little bit of first impressions on it. But we'll just run some music or something while it's driving and just enjoy the beauty of it. All right, guys, so I'm going to take it out and we get some run footage with the little Suzuki Jimny by FMS and see how it does. I'll come back at the end and give you kind of my impressions of it, but the footage will just be driving footage with some music or something underneath it, and the impressions will be at the end. So catch you later for that. All right, that is full speed right there. Okay, tackle that off a little bit of terrain. Looks like it can. Put a good old ding in it. Oof. Crash. gear for the win. So it doesn't have a lot of clearance, but you can still get some interesting lines with it. Alright guys, so here are some final thoughts on the FMS Suzuki Jimny 1/12 scale, super scale crawler. And we're getting pretty good battery life. I was shocked how much we're getting with this 380 milliamp hour battery. Pretty impressive actually. It's not super fast, but it's super detailed, and that's where it makes up for it. This is like a full all-in-one unit that you get with lighting, hard body, super scale details, opening doors, folding seats, stuff you don't see in crawlers very often, you're getting in this. So that's where you're seeing some of the value of this car going, is into that licensing and just the ultra trick body that it has. So performance-wise, it did all right for what it is. It's a, you know, low to the ground car. You might want to jack it up a little bit, add your own flair to it, change out the shocks, put a faster motor in if you want it to go faster, be more capable. Tire change, this has got on-road tires, so you're only going to get so much grip with them anyway. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with it. It's got a great carrying case with it. Lots of stuff you can mod it out with, figures inside, you know, scale details to put inside the car, you know, little dogs and cats or whatever you carry in your car, you can put in this. That's what's pretty cool about it. So I think people are going to go crazy with this thing. I think they're going to really mod them out. The FMS stuff is very impressive in the detail that they're bringing to these smaller cars. So good on them for that. And we'll leave it to you guys to take it next level with some of the handling and that. I want to see what you can do with it. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. As always, guys, more with this later. Catch you next time.